Well, indeed, French MPs voted not to extend last night's session to continue to deliberate on the vaccine pass, delaying government plans to have that proposed legislation, voted in and approved in the lower house of Congress and then moved on to the Senate for a vote tomorrow. Speaking in the lower house of Congress just a few hours ago, France's Prime Minister called the move a political stunt by the opposition.
Some people are trying to pull political stunts to slow down the debate. I tell you, that is not responsible. It is not responsible. Yes, Madam President, you are right. We are in a race against time. The virus is galloping and you are pulling on the handbrake. What do our fellow citizens think of these antics? Do you think it enhances public debate? What do our committed carers think, ladies and gentlemen, who do not stop at midnight as you wished and voted? This is purely irresponsible.
So an irresponsible move, according to Jean Castex, who insisted that while France is currently in a race against time, fighting this wave of Omicron infections, and while medical personnel are working around the clock in that fight, members of parliament are ignoring their responsibility and slowing down the government's ability to respond. Jean Castex also cited some of the numbers, the official figures from yesterday from the pandemic. 20,000 people are currently being treated for COVID-19 in hospitals across France. 272 deaths were reported yesterday. Meanwhile, of course, critics continue to insist that vaccines alone are not the answer. France has a very important rate of people already vaccinated. 91% of the French have already received at least one dose of the jab. Opposition politicians in that debate insisting that jabs alone are not the answer, because more investment is needed in the healthcare sector here in this country, and more focus, more attention should be paid in the donation, in the distribution of jabs across the world to avoid, of course, the emergence of new variants of the virus.